It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.
Country Financial is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction for home insurance according to J.D. Power. Why am I sharing such big news instead of some mascot or movie star? Because at Country Financial, we don't invest in all that. We invest in our clients. Call me, Stephanie, at 912-588-1051 at Shauna Quinn's office to learn more about Country Financial's J.D. Power award-winning home insurance.
For J.D. Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, or Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup. Dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock here on this Thursday morning, the 12th day of August. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Great.
Good.
Finally see them doing work on that Orange Street crossing.
Isn't that something? The governor makes one phone call and CSX drops everything they're doing and heads to Jessup, Georgia to fix the railroad tracks. Now that's power right there.
I go over that railroad track a lot, so I'm glad it's going to be finally fixed.
I mean, we've had local officials, we've had our congressmen, we've had senators call, nobody's done anything. The governor's office calls, and next thing you know, the very 2 days later, from Monday to Wednesday, from yesterday, it's being worked on.
Wouldn't you like to have a audio of that phone call? He got somebody's attention.
Yes, sir. I just about broke my neck going across that thing. Yeah, right. Well, I'm glad that Orange Street's going to be fixed here. They got the barricades up. I saw them yesterday, and I guess they'll start tearing it up and flattening it out, huh?
Let's hope. Let's hope it's better than what it is now.
Well, they can do it because they fixed it before in years past for the last 30-something years, and it's been flat. I mean, just this last time they decided to put this big hump in it.
The Cherry Street crossing's real nice.
They can see they can do it. It's just for some reason they decided to put a hump in there. Some guy says, let's put a hump in this one. Yeah, that sounds good, Joe, and they put it in there.
I'm not sure he took the governor across there, but tipping my cap to that. That was a smart move.
You think that was the mayor?
It probably was.
Probably was, because
he's been trying to work with those guys for a long time. But Mayor, I need to take you down for a little trip.
Yeah, we need to help a little thing. Just you got to experience to understand.
We got an issue and just needs to be addressed. Can you help us out? Apparently he can.
The governor to the rescue.
That's right. That's good stuff.
Yeah. World famous Butch and Bob Show. We have a special guest this morning from Coastal Pines Technical College, and make sure I get the name correct here. Deegan, is that right, Michael?
That's
Michael
correct,
Deegan?
sir. That's correct.
All right, Michael Deegan with the Coastal Pines Technical College. He's the instructor with adult education at Coastal Pines Technical College here in Jessup. And Michael, you requested to be on here. You got something coming up with the adult education there at Coastal Pines. Tell us all about it.
Well, thank you very much. I am the as you said, I'm the instructor in adult education at Coastal Pines Technical College. Coastal Pines is 13 counties all over the Southeast here. I'm the instructor at the Jessup campus. Now, I want to make one thing clear right from the beginning. I want to differentiate between adult education and continuing education, because a lot of people in the community that I talk to kind of get those confused. Okay. Continuing education is when, let's say you have a job that, you're an admin assistant and you want to go up for the bookkeeper job. You come to the college for continuing education to do the QuickBooks class, right? That's what continuing ed is. Adult education is all about attaining your high school equivalency. Okay. Anybody that is to anybody, no matter what age you are, no matter economic background, doesn't matter. You come to me. Next Tuesday, August 17th at 5 p.m., over at the Jessup campus in the 3000 building, I'm having an open house, kind of a meet and greet. I want everybody that may be thinking about it. If you have a friend or family or somebody that didn't graduate high school, tell them about this program. Tell them about the open house. Come on and talk to me. We're having a little spread put out by Hog and Bones. I want to give a shout out to Jamie Wilds of Hog and Bones for providing that, and I think it's going to be a good time.
Okay, and it's next Tuesday, August 17th. What time does it start?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. in the 3000 building. Now, which one's that?
That's the building behind the main office.
The Polytech building back there.
Behind the Polytech building.
Behind the Polytech. Okay. Yeah. So it's back in that area there. You'll see it, folks, when you go there.
Yeah, there's going to be plenty of signs. You'll be able to find us.
And free food from Hog and Bones. You feed them, they will come, so hopefully they will come.
Let's see. I hope so.
And so adult education. We've had folks from adult education from Coastal Pines on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show for the last 30 years. Well, 20-something years talking about it. I'm not sure when they started it exactly. But they have been on here to talk about the importance of the adult education, of getting that high school diploma. For many reasons, people have to drop out of high school for some reason or another, and they want to get that high school diploma, and Coastal Pines Technical College makes it easy for them to do that, right?
Well, you're not getting a high school diploma. This is the GED. Yeah.
They didn't get the diploma, but they can get the GED.
They come back to get that GED. That's the equivalency. Right. I have students that, one of my students, he dropped out of high school in the 9th grade because he had to go work on his grandfather's farm. I have another student, she dropped out in 10th grade because she had a baby. Life happens. But anybody that comes in, I don't care what your reason was why you left high school. I will never ask you. It's none of my business. What my business is you coming in and you working hard toward that GED. That's what I care about.
Okay, what process do they go through? Let's say if folks show up on August 17th from 5 to 6 p.m. there for this free instructional class put on by Coastal Pines to learn more about the GED classes. What's the next step after going to this event next week?
Okay, after that, we're going to schedule to come in for orientation. It's about a 2 hours a day. There's some paperwork you have to sign, and then I'm going to put you through a series of diagnostic tests. These are called TABE tests. These TABE tests are tests of adult education, and basically it tests reading, language, and math. And everybody left school at a certain time, right? Some people learned a lot and left at 9th grade, or I'm sorry, like 12th grade. There are things that you have learned, and there are things that you were never taught, okay? And these diagnostic tests are going to let me know where you are kind of on that spectrum, on this particular rubric. Then I can take that score that you're going to get. It's not a pass-fail. I could take that score and I can create a personalized learning plan for you. So when you come back to class, I have that all ready to go. And wherever you are, whatever place you are, if you need a lot of remedial help, we're going to start from the beginning. If you are kind of right there, scratching the surface of your GED, it's going to let me know that, and we can push you on through very quickly.
Okay. What is the cost for getting the GED certificate from Coastal Pines?
Well, the cost of the classes are nothing. Okay. The GED itself is broken up into 4 different parts. Each part is $40 each when you take the test. There's the RLA, that's the reasoning through language arts. There's the math, social studies, and science. You can take each of those on your own piecemeal. Okay, so if you want to focus on math first, you can take that test, $40. If you pass it, excellent. You have a quarter of the GED done. If you don't pass it, you could take it another 2 times at $20 each. If you don't pass it that third time, it kind of locks you out for another 60 days. So, because it doesn't want people just doing a shotgun effect, trying to pass it as many times. But the cost of the
classes
test,
are free.
The classes are free to
so when you
anybody.
go to Coastal Pines for these classes to help you get your GED, these classes are free.
Free, 100%.
Okay.
There's no FAFSA. There's nothing that you have to pay out of pocket at all.
Only when you get ready to take the test through the state.
Yes.
It's $40 for the 4 sections.
That's correct.
Each one.
Yes.
All right. And so you can't beat that. I know we've had stories from different folks from the instructors with adult education talk about some of the stories the folks that have gone through this before, from, like you mentioned, from folks in high school that have dropped out and coming back within the next 5, 6, 7 years to get that GED. Then we had other ones that are older that have come back to get their GED, basically for personal reasons at that age.
Yeah, I have a couple of students, or one in particular. She's in her late 50s, early 60s, and she said, I have my grandbaby is graduating high school this year, and I just want to get it just so I can celebrate with them. I have a couple other guys. They have good jobs waiting for them at Rainier. They just need to check that box, that GED box. So they're motivated to get this done. So
that what you just mentioned is the basically the bread and butter when it comes to getting that GED is getting a good job,
getting a better job,
getting a better job, and that's the reason why you have folks go and get these GED, take these GED classes and pass the exams to be able to go get that better job.
Absolutely.
Because many jobs, you've got to have it. You got to have that high school diploma or GED to get that job, and this is a great way for folks to do it at Coastal Pines, free classes.
Absolutely, and there are other benefits to being in the program as well. We're just rolling out now what's called the IET program, starting August 23rd. The basic shielded metal arc welding, basically the welding program, the welding class. If you're a student of adult education, you can take that welding class. There's no acupuncture test you have to take. There's usually to take a class like that, you need your GED or high school already. If you're in our program, you can take that. You can take that.
If you're
class.
Taking the GED classes, you can take what classes to learn what skill?
You could take the welding class, and later on this fall, you could take the CDL class. If you're in the program,
if you're in the program like that, and those are those are positions that are needed by industry and businesses all over the place. I mean, they can make good money.
Absolutely, and that's what the college is here for. It's a technical college. We're designed to put out workers for the community, and in the industries that we need.
I know in the years past, we've had folks on here from Coastal Pines. They've talked about the placement rate that y'all have. A lot of colleges, you graduate, bye, enjoyed having you here. Where Coastal Pines, the technical colleges of the state of Georgia, actually help you find a job because y'all have so many contacts with industry all throughout the state.
Absolutely, and also at the same time, we work with we work with the industries for what they need. Basically, what I'm thinking of is just in the last year or so, McIntosh County came to the college and said, the fisheries down there, the shrimp boats and everything, they said, we need some workers. We need new fishermen. We don't have anything. Can you design something? So the college designed a fisheries degree program specifically for McIntosh County, specifically for this industry. And now it's kind of off and running.
What kind of training do you get to learn? What kind of learning?
I have no idea.
What kind of learning do you get to go out there and
I have no idea. I'm in adult education, but also very successful is the timber industry and the forestry program. Timbers. There's more trees planted in Georgia than there are being cut down. Okay, and that's because of our renewable resource timber industry.
Right.
And the college has a specific program for that. And we've had a lot of success with the dual enrollment program. Basically, high school students taking these classes at the same time. Once they graduate high school, they go through a little certification, and boom, right away, $40,000 a year job working in the timber industry down here in Georgia.
If people complain about what kind of low-paying job they have, and they don't have that job they really want. We've always said before on the Butch and Bob Show, we've had folks in here from Coastal Pines, is go to Coastal Pines. They've got so many different degrees and certificates you can get there, and go out there and get a good paying job with an industry out there, because they're available. I mean, the placement rate is just, in the mid 90s or higher for most years. And so just a great asset for the folks of the community having a technical college here in town.
Absolutely.
And so next Tuesday, you've got this event coming up. Let's talk about it one more time. We got Michael Deegan in here with the adult education at Coastal Pines. Tell us what event's coming up and what you're doing for folks.
So next Tuesday, August 17th at 5 p.m. at the Jessup campus in the 3000 building, I'm having an open house. It's going to be right before my class, okay, my evening class. I want you to come in. We have a little spread going to be put out by Hoggenbones, and basically, it's going to be a meet and greet. We're going to tell you a little bit about what the program is all about, virtual learning opportunities that we have, and then if you want to stick around for a class to see what I'm all about as an instructor, please stay, because I guarantee you I'm going to bring it.
Okay, Bob, questions or comments for Michael this morning?
I just told me before you get on, people forget how important that college is here in Wayne County. It's nice that it's there. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of programs for sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming in.
All right. Anytime you want to come on, just let us know.
I'll give you a call.
All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment right here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
21 minutes after 8 o'clock, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Well, Bob, it's good to see that the Braves are tied for first place with Philly.
I think the Braves are finally playing like everybody anticipated they would play during the course of the year. They got all that talent, but they're playing well. 7 of 8 wins, and a big win last night. Yeah. Ozzie Albies had the big 3-run walk-off home run, so tied right now with the Phillies with about 49 games to go. So hopefully they can continue to play well and win that division.
Okay, and the Braves are playing a late afternoon game today there at Truist Park in Atlanta. Our coverage will begin at 3:55. Is it 3? Let me make sure I can make sure I get this right here. Is it 3 or 4? August 12th. Yeah, our leadoff show begins at 3:55. 3:55 with the leadoff show, first pitch at 5:10. So the Braves and Reds this afternoon beginning at 3:55. Let's just say 4 o'clock right here on 105.5 FM. And we'll have that game. And then the Braves hit the road. They'll be taking on the Nats, Washington, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up there in Washington. And then they leave from there and fly down to Miami to take on the Fish on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then interleague baseball with Baltimore on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd before they come back home to Truist Park.
Playing well.
Yep.
Go Braves.
Yeah, go Braves. And so we're just a week and 2 days away from the very first regular season game for the Wayne County Yellow Jacket football team, right?
Yeah, a week from this Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, August 21st at 9 p.m. And people keep asking why it's 9 p.m. There's a game before we play. There's 4 games this weekend. That weekend. It's called the Irk Russell Classic, where they invite teams to come in and play at Allen Paulson Stadium. There'll be 2 games on Friday, 2 games on Saturday. We're the nightcap on Saturday, so that's why it's set for 9 p.m. Hopefully it kicks off at 9 p.m. because you just don't ever know how long that first game's going to go. So
yeah, hopefully the first game will move right along.
At 9 p.m. is kind of a tentative start time. So again, you want to get a ticket, though. Tickets are on sale at the high school athletic office. Also at Sheffield's, they're $10 in advance. If you wait till you get to the game, they're going to be $15. And so make sure you pick up your ticket in advance. And I think we get a portion more. We get more of a cut on the pre-sale tickets here in Wayne County, so it also
the traveling teams always get a bigger cut.
Also helps the school system though. So if you buy the ticket in advance,
So go ahead and get it in advance. Where at?
At Sheffield's and also at the athletic office at the high school.
Athletic office at the high school. Just go to the
Secretary
front door.
Cynthia Brandon.
Yeah,
she's got them.
Or Sheffield's. Okay. I guess they still have all that security set up there at the front door, where you have to check in and all that at the high school, like it's been for several years now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No relaxation on that. Had a little relaxation on the COVID stuff, but no relaxation on security. And so go ahead and get those tickets and get ready for the game on the 21st, 9 p.m., give or take a few minutes there at Paulson Stadium in Statesboro. First regular season game of the year. Even though it's a classic and it's got 4 different teams playing, it is counted as a regular season game.
All right. First non-region game of the year.
Yep. So we encourage you to go ahead and get those tickets and get ready for a great season for the Yellow Jackets and support your team and have some fun. And watch the band and the cheerleaders and the flag corps and the ROTC, the whole shooting match that's out there.
I'm glad to see Owen Spell recognized as a preseason all 5'8" team member. Just a great kid. 6'6", 3. Yeah, you can't. Like I say, if you come to a football game in Wayne County, you'll know who Owen Spell is because you can't miss him.
Who's Owen? He's that big. He's a big dude out there.
He's that tree trunk out there on the offensive line.
He's what now? He's
6'6" and a half, 3. He says there sometimes he's 310, so they're 300. He's over 300 pounds.
Scoring how much pizza he's eating that day? Huh? That's about 310.
He's been in the. I see him in the gym all the time working out. So I said he's just a great kid. Happy for him. I said glad he got the recognition. I said I'm sure he's going to sign eventually with a big time college football team. So. He's got a lot of small college offers right now, but I'm sure the Division I offer will come as the season progresses. So happy for him and his family, but just a great kid. Okay. Owen Spell.
6'6", 310.
Big part of that offensive line.
Is he going to be left tackle or what?
He's on that line.
He's on the line there somewhere, wherever they put him, because they move some folks around there.
Right.
Yeah.
They can rotate him. I'm sure he can play both positions.
Yeah.
Wherever they want to line up, they line him up right by the center. So
also a guard. Then
yeah.
I think that we had somebody in here. One of the coaches mentioned they're going to put the big boys in the middle, like the guard and center and stuff like that.
Just run behind
the lighter ones. They're going to put the 250-pound guys to the outside and the bigger guys in the middle.
Just run behind him.
Where are you running behind, Owen?
Alan Faneca got inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and the coaches said that's what they did when they wanted to run. They ran behind Alan Faneca. If he was on the right side, if they wanted to run left, they'd pull him and they'd run left. So they knew they were running behind Alan. It's like that's the way Owen is. We're running behind Owen.
Yeah, wherever Owen goes, I'm going to be right behind him.
Yeah. But happy for the kid. Glad. Happy. Yeah. Nice to see him get recognized.
Good.
There's a lot of teams in 5A in football. So to be there on the all preseason team, that's a nice honor.
Right. You got all these highly ranked teams in 5 and in 5A, and it's good that he can be recognized for his talent.
And of course, Thomas Castellano is that talented quarterback we interviewed at Media Day.
Right.
I heard his interview. And I say he's ready for his senior year. Where kind of he's the quarterback of that team. So I said you look at his stats for 3 years, it's just unbelievable.
Out the roof, huh?
Yeah, threw for 5,000 yards, rushed for 3,000. Last year, he threw for 23 touchdowns, rushed for 24 more. So that's a pile of touchdowns in a season.
That is.
We'll see him later in the year.
Yes, we will. Very last game of the year. Yep.
It's here, and I said excitement building. So.
And the girls softball team, they were on the road. Lost, you said 3-2
to
South Effingham. And when's their first 2 games were supposed to be at home, got rained out.
Right.
But
the next home game's not till Monday. I mean, the storm's coming, so we'll probably get washed out again.
Yeah, 70% chance of showers on Monday.
Yeah, so. They play today down in Brunswick against Glen.
Well, at least that new dirt's getting packed in real good with the rain. I see they got it flattened out now and everything ready to go.
Somebody's got something against the home schedule, I guess.
It's the way it goes sometimes.
It's been tough. But that's the next home game. And I was looking at the storm come through, and they were saying, Monday's going to be the day it really impacts us.
Yeah, Monday. Late Sunday, Monday, yeah.
So doesn't look good for Monday.
Or if it wobbles left or wobbles right. But right now.
You just should have built a dome,
Yeah. Do they have any domes in Texas? I know in Texas they take their football very seriously out there in high school. I mean, they'll have 12, 15,000 people show up to a high school football game in Texas. Do they have any domes out there for the high school teams?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, you take a look at some of those facilities for high school teams out in Texas. It's like, better than some small colleges.
That's always a joke we talk about. It'd be nice to have a dome stadium in Wayne County.
Yeah, right. Well, you'd miss that outside, Friday night light stuff.
You can get like the Dallas. You can just get their.
Yeah, have that retractable roof. We're opening it up tonight.
Exactly. Right. It's a nice night. We'll open up the roof.
We're gonna close it up. Yeah. Well. Have you been to the new Mercedes-Benz?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been there yet since the Falcons moved into it.
Several times.
Yep.
Nice.
I had a chance to go.
It's a beautiful place.
Okay, and speaking of the Falcons and Jaguars, you were talking a little earlier about preseason games for them.
Yeah, Falcons play tomorrow night. They host the Titans in Jacksonville. It's in action Saturday at home in Jacksonville, taking on Cleveland.
No, wait a minute now. So the Falcons host the Titans tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
In Atlanta there at Mercedes-Benz. And I know the Jags play Saturday down in Jacksonville.
Right. Jacksonville. They host Cleveland Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Preseason football is underway.
And only 3 preseason games this year, as they'll have 17 regular season games this year.
Right. I think the Jaguars only have 1 preseason game. I'm not sure about the Falcons, but this game with the Jaguars Saturday, that's the only preseason game they've got at home. The other 2 are on the road.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds fine. Anything else, Bob?
Just
okay.
Glad to see them working on that railroad track at
Orange Street there.
Just keep that in mind. It's closed.
It's closed. Orange Street closed. How long will CSX have it closed? You have any idea? Has a crew showed up yet?
As long as it takes to get it fixed. Get that bump the heck out of there.
All right, Bob. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Let's check in the latest news from Fox News.
The new COVID cases keep piling up. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. 135,000 more infections reported yesterday in a surge back to early February numbers. And numerous reports have the FDA as early as today authorizing a 3rd COVID vaccine dose, a booster shot, to Americans with compromised immune systems. California is the first state to require teachers to get a COVID vaccine. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom.
We think this is a sustainable way to keeping our schools open.
Some schools have already opened for the new year.